Hello, everybody. I'm Fred Godomsky along with Ben Reppert. Welcome to Weather World on this Monday night. And across the Commonwealth today, it was a bit of a split decision.
Yeah, you know, if you're in the Northwest, you've been seeing some sunshine, and for those of us in the central and eastern part of the state, it's been cloudy, chilly, dull, really a tale of two conditions this afternoon. Will it continue? I'll let you know.
In just a moment, Ben will have those details. Also tonight,
Well, as we said, a day of contrast across Pennsylvania. And let's visually show you some of that. Here's Kane, and up in places like Ridgeway, Kane, Bradford, and Erie, it's been a pretty nice afternoon. Just some high cirrus clouds, and also here in Kane, notice some changing of the leaves is starting. But then we go to areas off to the south, Gettysburg, where we actually had some spotty showers roll through earlier. It's been cloudy, dull, and chilly. And in fact, the central part of Pennsylvania is where temperatures today have struggled to get out of the 50s. In fact, they have not. On the visible satellite, taking us back the last 8 hours or so, you can see that northwest of the plateau, it's been fairly sunny, although some expansion of the clouds going on right now, but generally speaking, it's been a pretty cloudy day for central and eastern portions of Pennsylvania, and that is where it has been quite cool. Only 55 in State College as of 4:30, 50s down in the Laurel Highlands, and temperatures east of the mountains, generally 60s to around 70. Where the sun has been out, though, that's where it is the mildest this afternoon. 73, the warm spot as of 4:30 in Pittsburgh. Now, as far as the radar is concerned, we do have some spotty showers that have been moving up from the south, associated with some moisture with a low that is off to our south. And notice that these showers are very disorganized in nature and also not that heavy, but they will be around through the rest of this overnight. And then the second piece of energy associated with this system is still meandering through the southeast, and it will linger down there. And as Fred will let us know, it's not going to be all that far away as we go over the next few days. And then the remnants of a tropical depression off the southwest providing some additional moisture in parts of the deserts of California and parts of the Four Corners, with some more fairly unusual rains for this time of the year. As the nation as a whole, though, aside from these problems around the periphery, it's pretty quiet in the center. High pressure is going to be building back in, and we've got another pretty quiet stretch of weather to look forward to. On the western side of that high pressure, it's warming back up. 80 degrees in International Falls, anything but representative of the nation's icebox. The closest cold front is actually splitting Montana in half right now, 80 in Billings versus 49 in Cutbank. But notice where it's raining and cloudy in the east, it is cool, and really the coolest spot in the east of the Mississippi this afternoon. A lot of clouds have been streaming up with that moisture up the eastern seaboard, but again, as I mentioned, it's pretty quiet and clear once you get west of the Appalachians, and that will be working in our direction. Now, here's a look at the relative humidity up around 10,000 feet. At 10,000 feet, that's a good indication of where active clouds will form. So these green areas basically is a good representation of where it's cloudy. The drier colors, these oranges and browns, where you would expect an absence of clouds, and for the most part. And as we go through the overnight, it will be a cloudy start to Tuesday, especially again from the Appalachians on east. So tomorrow morning, not the brightest of mornings, and then it's going to take until later in the day for the drying on a large scale to work in. And then Wednesday, though, a very nice looking day aside from some morning fog because it will be cool and clear. Wednesday afternoon looks like a general absence of clouds. So here is the evening weather map for your Tuesday. High pressure is to our north. That low is across the southeast, and the clouds streaming up from it. And then as we go through Tuesday, again, slow clearing. Notice that these clouds will be lingering across Pennsylvania until late in the day, when high pressure then builds in and will be clearing things out. So for tonight, it will be drippy in the east, dry in the northwest. If you're in places like Bradford over towards Franklin and Erie, temperatures will be in the 40s to low 50s with partly cloudy skies. And then for most everybody else, some areas of light showers, some drizzle and mist. Temperatures in the 40s across the northern tier, 50s for most, and hanging on to 60 in Philadelphia. Heading into Tuesday, it will still be a dull day in the Laurel Highlands, where temperatures will still hold in the 60s. Also some stubborn clouds in the southeast. We will eventually go from clouds to sun, but northeasterly winds will still keep it breezy in the southeast at around 10 miles an hour. Temperatures for most will be in the 70s. For Tuesday. And then heading into Wednesday, we will be seeing those clouds leave. Again, morning fog. It will be a cool start, but a very nice finish. Temperatures generally in the 70s to around 80 in Philadelphia, a warm day. Fred will be back with the extended forecast next.